Dun, 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 dun,
dun. Anyway,
you're way better at that than I am. That's not
dude,
good.
I'm sorry. I get carried away. Oops.
But I do appreciate you swinging by.
Right on, man. Right on. Right on. I'm just gonna
And
be is it
tweet
right
this
if I
bad
share?
boy out.
I'm gonna share my artwork if you don't mind while I work.
Please let me get the screen thing on you, but I've got that. I've sent that out on the twatter, and let
Word.
me
Word.
and yeah, we'll do this and do this little quick hangout and see if anybody out on the twatter.
Word.
Is that me or you? I was like, I'm hearing. Oh, okay. I was like, what man?
That was
Okay.
me.
Okay. I was like, what man? I was like, I tried not to have a boomer moment.
No, that was me. That was me. That was me.
All right. All right. Okay. So the chat is, I see them, man. They rolling up in here, man. All right. So,
All right.
and let me see a new disguise. The channel. Okay. Let me say this because I see you're up and running and you work out the copyright strikes. Okay. I do not have any copyright strikes. All of my content was flagged as inappropriate. So I had no penalties as far as I can still get super chats. I'm still monetized. I can still stream. There is no penalty. But over 300, I had 364 videos and they all got flagged. So
that's crazy.
So that's so I'm trying to get those back. I've sent all that stuff. I've sent all the little emails, and if I can get a human to actually talk to me, then I can hopefully fix that and get all my content back. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a human. I'm waiting, it's like they're talking about please allow 72 hours, all this kind of stuff. So I sent the stuff yesterday. I'm trying to get up on it. I'm trying to see, can I get my videos back, get my streams back with, the comic creators and all that stuff. Cause I'm like, they flagged videos about fantasy football and stuff. It was, it's pretty clear that I've been targeted and they're not,
they flagged my mini mongers.
Yeah. I thought that was hilarious. They flagged, you were on stream drawing stickers and they were like, that's inappropriate content. And I was like,
golly. It's just such a stupid, I don't want to say too much. I don't get nobody else in trouble, but man, it doesn't seem equitable. Let's just put it that way. It doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, and it's like a new disguise. So the channel looks like it just started up. Yeah, every video that I load from the matter of fact, I've got another video that I just cut right before we went on air, so I'll load that later. And I'm just reloading content. I'm just going through and making content like I normally was. And since I'm monetized and they're letting me whatever, even if they delete the streams, that's another thing I saw that they're not penalizing my money. So all the money that I made from the videos, I get to keep. So that's good.
But that's how you know something's weird, right? What they would let you keep the money for that, but they want to deem it what again?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not demonetized. I have no strikes. It's just that I'm going to lose the 363 videos, which I don't want because, word to the wise of people that are wanting to do YouTube content, want to be content creators. I had watched Vlad TV, the guy DJ Vlad. I love his platform. He's got like 3 million, almost 4 million people that subscribe to his channel. But he dropped some real good game a couple years ago, and I never forgot it. And he was just talking about once you build up your catalog to a certain point, even if you're only making like say 30 cents a day off a video, if you have X amount of videos, you could be making $25,000, $30,000 a year just from not doing anything. And so I was trying to build up a catalog of videos that would come up in YouTube searches, not only now, but 5, 6, 7 years from now. Interview with a Steve Englehart, that video is going to still make me money 5 years from now. So that video is very valuable to me. A video interview with Ann Nasini, which she's never done a stream interview by herself. She's done a ton of interviews. She never streamed on Google Hangouts before until she streamed with me. I can't replace that. Steve Englehart had never streamed on Google Hangouts until he streamed with me. You know what I'm saying? I cannot replace that kind of content. Someone sent me some stuff where I might be able to get that stuff back, because if I can download those videos, I'm going to get them and I'm going to re-upload them, whether they let me have my stuff back or not. I just want my content. I want some of that good content back. So that's what it is. I'm just trying, it's that catalog of nearly 400 videos that I had that were monetized, that, that just making me that money while I'm sleeping. You know what I'm saying? It's like people, they popping up. And one of the videos I had, it was coming up number 1 or number 2 on Google. Like I'd done a video on Michael Jackson and with Razor Fist. And if you type in Michael Jackson Razor Fist, that video would come up either 1 or 2. And you realize how much traffic I was getting on that video? It jumped up immediately. That was actually a slow performing video for me. I had come off the other Michael Jackson video, and it jumped up real quick. It got like 4,000, then it was at 5, then it was at 6. And before they shut me down, I was about to hit 9,000 views on it, right? But the Razor Fist video, it started out, I got like 700 views on it, right? And I was like, oh, okay, they're not liking this one the way they like the other video. And then like 2 days went by, and all of a sudden, I guess Razor Fist cut another video, and all of a sudden that video was trending. All of a sudden, it was like boom, 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 and it was killing me. It was jumping up like that, and I was like, all of a sudden, it was 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. When they shut it down, I was at nearly 6,000 views, and then when you type in Google Razor Fist Michael Jackson, my video was coming up 1 or 2. I was getting all kind of. I could have got 10,000 views off that, and I was, like I said, I was on track to clear over $400 some off the videos. And that's what pisses me off, because whoever flagged all my videos, they really messed that up for me, because I've been looking at these little checks where it's been like, oh, I made $10 this month for the whole month, that kind of thing, because you building up your traffic. But if you get a hot video, you can make some nice money if you get a hot video. But I have to, I just got to find another one that's hot. Just got to make another one. So that's what it is.
Yeah, that's, you got to do that anyway. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm making daily content. I'm creating things. This video right here, all this stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna, like I said, they're not hurting they took all my content, but the channel itself. And that's what it is. I'm just trying to. Do that. Let me see. General Devereaux, you need to go on the offensive and say racist SJWs attacked your site. I don't want to do stuff like that. If I don't know who did it. I just know assholes flagged all my videos.
Yeah. That's you don't want to go there, because then
if I know who it is, then right. Yeah, then we can adjust. But I don't know who did it.
Yeah, so, that might be more problems than it's worth.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't want to do that. If I have some proof, then that's what it is. But oh, hey Brad, how you doing, man? Pistol for life. I see you out there, brother. All right. Unfortunately, our stream got flagged as well. All my videos, and all my video content has been stricken. But again, hopefully, maybe I'll hear from them tomorrow. Maybe it'll be a early, a nice little birthday present tomorrow, and I'll get all my content back. That would be fantastic. But my God, So what exactly are you drawing, Mr. Fernandez?
Well, this is for my project with Doug.
Oh,
this is one of the baddies, one of the critical players in our story. So you're getting it first right here on Akari Press.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How is that coming, by the way? Because I know you still haven't launched yet. So
yeah, I had a setback over the last couple of weeks. I got a little sick last week. I meant to do it even sooner than that, but for a variety of reasons, I couldn't get it done before. Then last week I felt ill, and then this week my dad ended up in the hospital. So
oh yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, it's it's definitely taking its toll. I'm trying to gather myself together again. To be honest, there's I've been struggling with a bunch of stuff lately. A little bit of depression, I think. I've been running so hard, so far, so fast. I haven't really been taking good care of myself. And
we can't have that.
No, I can't have that. So, I it's been difficult to stay focused long enough on some of this stuff. But one of the things that I'm so appreciative is the support that I get from everybody. So I definitely I'm not, I haven't stopped. I just haven't been able to square some things away in the background. Some family things we got to take care of here in the Fernandez house, and other things. And obviously, my dad fell. He literally fell, hurt himself, and he blacked out. And so I'm still trying to figure out what's going on there. I'm getting little bits and pieces from my mother at the hospital and stuff of that nature. So it sounds like I just heard that he's going to be there one more night. They have to do another test, a certain kind of stress test, and he needs to have some caffeine in him, I think. Is what I understand. And so they can't do it until he has the caffeine. I was going to say the caffeine. And so, just trying to keep all that stuff stable, trying to maintain the channel, trying to maintain, videos. And it's been I'll tell you what, man, when I talk about that kind of stuff and I say, man, this is definitely a lot of work. If nothing else, it's a lot of work. And sometimes if we're not careful, we can really kind of burn ourselves out a little bit, I think. So I definitely understand when people are like, man, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, I hear you, but try to be patient. It's coming. It's all coming. So anyway, this character here, I won't name him yet, but I'm designing him to have one of the conversations I had with Doug was about another way of designing my creatures. And what I wanted to do here was I like the idea of floating things, floating elements. So I thought, how cool would it be if this guy's face was floating in front of his form? And then what I kind of started thinking, what if his form was like a black flame? So that's kind of what I'm thinking of as I'm developing this right here.
Let's see. Unknown Gamer, I saw some of your really old videos yesterday. You had hair, but it's weird they're not on your channel 9 videos mostly. Okay, those, I don't think they come up on the listing, and I think they're kind of in limbo, but if you have the URL, they will pull up. I think they're like 6 or 7 videos from 2013. This channel's been here since 2013. I started, wow. I had been working on it, and then I stopped. I did a football podcast for about 2.5 years, and I used to do it on Ustream, and then you would load I guess Ustream's still there, but nobody uses Ustream that I know of anymore. But yeah, I used to stream on Ustream, and then I would you could just hit, they had it integrated into YouTube where you could just hit the button and it would automatically upload it after you got done. So that's how those videos are there. But yeah, they're from those videos are old as hell, from 2013. And yeah, I had hair and probably weighed about 50 pounds less or whatever else, a little younger. But that's it. But Black Wolf Senpai, what did they flag? They flagged pretty much everything on my channel. Old streams with John Malin, Elliot, Kanan, Ben Jones, Doug. Over 300 some odd videos are flagged, but I'm waiting. I filed my little appeals, and I'm trying to get all that content back. So that is what we're doing. So that's what we're doing. So
definitely a challenge, but not an impossible one. We'll get over this hump.
Yeah, but if not, like, the good thing is I have 0 strikes. I'm still monetized. And, my new videos will still have my, monetization. So all I need is just to find some more hot content and get it back flowing, and just keep building my catalog. Like I said, I got another, this video count, and I've got another video to load up after this, and just build my catalog back up. I'm gonna keep working, man. I'm not gonna give up. That was like, it would have hurt me more if they had demonetized me. I am not the channel is not demonetized, thank the Lord. So as long as I keep working and building my channel, I should be good to go, man.
That's what's up, man. Hey, wait. If Ethan's gonna be on tonight, what about what's gonna happen to Running Quarter?
I know they're gonna go on early, the way Edwin was saying. They're gonna go on a half hour early or so. Either way, I have not heard that Drawn and Quartered was canceled, because I know Kanan was planning on making an appearance on that. But I don't know. Maybe Ethan will wait a little while before he goes. Who knows? I'm going, we're going to do this little thing real quick, and then I'm going to go on War Campaign. I'm going to stream with those guys for a minute, and then, whatever happens after that happens.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's true. It's true.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, Kurt Angle. It's true. It's true. I love it, but Ethan's going to be on Drawn and Quartered. I did not know that, because he was talking about streaming on his channel later tonight. That's what when we were on his channel earlier, he was saying he was going to stream. But if he's going to be on Drawn and Quartered,
who's that?
Feel Cool. He said that Ethan's planning on being on Drawn and Quartered.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that. Like I said, when we got off the air earlier, he said he was going to maybe come back and stream on his, but maybe he's planning on a late night broadcast or something. Who knows? Yeah, because sometimes he comes on Drawn and Quartered and he's drawn Cyber Frog Wire, but just to talk or whatever, which that's fine. It's Ethan. Ethan can do that.
I hope he brings some Hey Mikes in.
Hilarious.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, yeah.
Mike. Hey Mike. That kind of thing.
And then watch Mike squirm. That's priceless. That is priceless. I always laugh and crack up at that. Like a fool, but I love it.
So, but that's I told Kanan who I thought his +1 should be on Drawn and Quartered tonight, but I don't know if he will listen to me.
Who should I do?
Interesting. Because it's too simple to just say, "Oh, Batgirl" or something like that,
Well, I will tell you, I still have because of Bruce Timm's show, I still have a heartbeat for Batman and Wonder Woman.
They teased that relationship, and then they would always bag out of it, and then, well, there was one book last year where Batman got trapped into like a little pocket dimension thing, and that kind of thing. So okay, Aaron Alfecci. Oh, go ahead.
Who?
Oh, I was like, Aaron Alfecci, thanks for the super chat. Fan of your work, Elliot. Wellness to you and your family.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you very, very much. What is PHP?
I think that's Filipino. Yeah, I was like Philippines. But please correct me if I am wrong. I think that's the Philippines, but it could be somewhere else. Prince Hippo Planet. I don't know. Let's see. Legendary Monkey says Batman and Satana. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know, man. I those are some of the obvious ones, though. That's the only downside to those. There's good suggestions for anything else, but I want to come up with something. I want something kind of cool. I wanted something different. And
I told Kanan he should draw Batman with Dawn Craven. That's who I told Kanan he should draw, because I was like, Dawn is definitely a sexy young woman, and it'd be a good action shot with her and the Batman. I think that would be cool looking.
That's a really cool idea.
But Kanan is hard-headed, and I get on Kanan all the time. I'm like, Kanan, you got to understand how to market this thing, brother. And it's like, Ooh, Brian, I like your idea. He says Batman versus Predator. And also seen Man Bat out there. Ooh, would you do Batman and Man Bat? Interesting.
I don't do a very good Man Bat. I just haven't practiced.
Oh, you do one about a year and some odd ago on. It was like black and red style or something, but I might be mistaken on that.
Yeah, I did, and it was good. It's a little more work than you would think for me. I'm not, it's not like some of these other kinds of characters. They come so natural to me now because I've drawn them so many times. It's difficult to decide. Oh yeah, I'm going to draw this guy who does sound great, especially from the comic book. Predators are hard to draw, though, man. They're not hard unless, well, in the way that I can work that style, I think it's kind of hard. I don't know. That was Predator, but Man Bat's also challenging because he's just got, it's you're trying to draw a full size humanoid bat. Part of it is I should probably take a look at some reference before I decide that for sure. That's all it takes, though. Some good reference. Kratos versus Spawn. That has to be Batman versus Rainbow Brute. I did think about Batman Cyberfrog.
Ooh, that would be unique. Yeah. Batman Cyberfrog? Yeah, that's definitely unique. That's it, man. Let's look at Batman versus Rainbow Brute. If you draw Rainbow Brute at the size that he's supposed to be, where he's only 6 inches tall, that would be hilarious. He'd be on Batman's shoulder or something.
Yeah. See, I would think he might be. I don't know. I would think he might be a little different. Like maybe he'd be like a size of a. He's supposed to be like the size of an action figure, right?
He's 6 inches tall.
6 inches tall, right?
6 inches tall. Like Ethan drew the one thing where he's like on the horse. But this horse is full size. He's full size, and he's like, what was the horse? I think it was called Waking Nightmare. And then of course he does the My Girthy Stallion thing, but he has a horse called Waking Nightmare. I think that's gonna be funny. I was just like, if Cecil is on his A game, he should have some good content. It's like he should have some nice little zingers that'll be very funny. I know Ethan will kill the art. The art will be, man. He'll change and rearrange the game with the art. Ethan. Ethan's about that life art wise. So no. Let's see, Brad Noble. Why are Kanan and Elliot so much better than Mike at drawing? I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
that's not nice.
Man, I'm just saying. I've seen some of that Game of Thrones stuff that Mike did. Shit. I'm like, the detail he did the one poster he did for the Game of Thrones. I mean, my God, the amount of detail work that he put in the bricks and all that kind of stuff. Man, I mean, he put so much detail in it. I was like, but
I won't lie to you though, man. I've been a little with the depression thing. I've been struggling with that too. Not for nothing, but I've been feeling. I'm not gonna say it because it's not like I'm fishing for compliments, but I've been struggling with that lately, man. It's a very common artist problem too. I'm not feeling very good as an artist. I've been really struggling with that as my confidence lately has been kind of diminished. But I think it's also because I've been sick lately too, and just in general, and I've been having a hard time. A lot of times for me, my self-image rests in my productivity. If I'm productive, I feel good about myself. If I'm not productive, all of a sudden I start to get down on myself. It's not, I'm a human being. It happens.
Facts. I definitely understand that. Let me see here. Phil Cool says Rainbow Brute standing on Batman's chest, holding him by the scruff of his cowl, both glaring at each other. Ooh, that would be good.
I actually thought maybe it'd be kind of cool to have Cyberfrog versus Batman with Rainbow Brute on Cyberfrog's shoulder or leaping off like Doll Man or something. But
it's an interesting set of choice. But like I said, I told Kane that he should draw Dawn. He should do Dawn, Craven, and Batman.
I think it's a good idea. But I really think it's a good idea.
I don't know if my partner is hard headed or not. Sometimes I get on to him because he don't listen, and that's what it is. So, Shade, how tall is Rainbow Brute? He's 6 inches. He's 6 inches tall. He's tiny. He's a little action figure. So yeah, he's just but again, I think that's gonna make it hilarious. I think I can't wait for Rainbow Brute. It's like that would be. Trencher 1375 has your original. No, this is still my. That's the thing. I think a lot of people have contacted me and they keep thinking that my channel got destroyed. That's not what happened. My channel is still here. I'm still monetized. My content, all of it, nearly 400 videos got nuked. That's the problem. And I'm trying to get YouTube to give me that content back. So that is
your channel basically just got stripped.
Yeah, but all the new videos that I'm putting up, all the streams, they're still monetized. They're, just someone went and mass flagged over 300 of my videos. So that is that's the problem.
If they find out who did it, does that person culpable and do they get somehow penalized?
See, I was reading up on it and they were talking about not to false flag people and stuff. It doesn't sound like there's much penalties for people that do stuff like that, though.
That's a shame.
Because like I said, someone spent a bunch of time just, that's what it is. So, Shade, what do you think about Kanan Cyberfrog from EVS's live stream? Well, I was on that stream when he did it. It was gorgeous, and Ethan wants to actually buy it from Kanan so he can publish it, I guess, in maybe the back pages of Cyberfrog. So Ethan said that he wants to buy that Cyberfrog from Kanan, and I'm assuming that would mean that Kyle Ritter would have it colored, and so you get to see Kyle's colors all over it and everything. It'll look all sexy and pretty, and I'm very much looking forward. Not to mention, Kanan let me know that for my birthday that he is going to he's been working on something in secret apparently, and he said, I have a present that I'm about to send you for your birthday, and so apparently it's going to be brand related, which that's just fine with me because that's what I'm working on. But he will not show me what the thing is. Let's see. Trencher 1375. This is about $10 to the Get the Videos Back fund. Well, thank you, Trencher 1375. I do appreciate it.
That's awesome.
I do. Yeah. Truly, I mean that because man, everybody when we did the stream, me and Kenny did the stream yesterday. Man, I must got about $80 in super chats yesterday. Everybody was going crazy, super chatting me. Everything. So, and a lot of people bought copies of brand. Like when I went on Edwin's channel, and we sold like about $800, almost $900 worth of books, and it was, that was outstanding. So, got us over the 60,000 mark. So, we're almost at $61,000 right now. So I was shocked by that. I was like, damn, 61,000.
That's fantastic, my friend.
I thought getting to 20 was gonna be a struggle. Which, don't get me wrong, because that's one problem I noticed when people contact me. They go, Antonio, how can I do what you're doing? There was so much that went into getting everything on the path and to where it's selling now. And it's just it's not easy to replicate. You got to have that social media presence, which I didn't know the first time. The first time I tried to launch, I just wasn't ready. If I had known how to actually, do the YouTube and work my social media a little better, maybe I would have had a little bit more success. I'm not saying we would have raised $61,000, but I probably could have raised 10 or 15, if we had known a little bit more about it. So I just was ignorant to it. But, you know, talking to people like Mike, talking to people like Ethan, you know, them dropping that knowledge out there and telling me how to make certain things happen, that was tremendous, you know. So that's the one problem I notice. A lot of people that have launched these campaigns, they real lazy on the YouTube side. And you know, I've talked to them, they're like, hey, Antonio, I want to come on, I want to do this. I was like, you're just looking to hop on other people's channels and you don't have anything going on your own. You gotta build an audience and then be hopping on other people's channels. Because Ethan told me when he let me come on the first time, he said, you can come on my channel, but that should just be an enhancement to what you're already doing.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you know, my platform should be an enhancement. You should already have other stuff going on. And that should be your base. That's your foundation that you build everything else. And my channel should help, you know, spring the root. You know, it should help you, that's your channel should be your foundation. And then, you know, you can, everything else hopping on everybody else's channel should help spring that and help you, you know, go a little further with it. But a lot of people don't, they skip that step and they go, oh, if I can just get on Ethan, that's what it is. And you notice even some of those people, when they do get on and they get their books promoted, yeah, they get a little bump, but they don't have nothing else going on. So the only thing they can do is get Ethan to push. And so if you notice, like last year when Ethan was like, I got to draw these cyber fraud pages, and he stopped streaming, you know, real heavy like that, you know, probably November, December, I probably had a total of 3 appearances on Ethan. Still sold like about another $5,000 worth of books because I was marketing and I was, trying to make other things happen, as opposed to just being like, oh man, Ethan ain't streaming. What am I going to do? You know, that's the only thing I can say to you. Okay, Black Wolf Senpai, what's the best way to build an audience? Well, what I would say to you, Black Wolf, is first thing is, what are you into? Because you don't have to do make a channel about what you're into, and create content around that. If you're into sports, find sports stories and stuff like that, and just run your mouth for about 5 or 10 minutes and talk about. It's like Odell Beckham just got traded to the Cleveland Browns, which that was a big thing. So, you know, make your videos around stuff that you actually know about. So, that's what it is. You know, that's what I would say. If you into music, look on, hit the Google and like type in music news and stuff, and do quick videos about pop stars and stuff like that. And you'll find, and don't get lazy. Make your videos every day, or at least consistent enough. I'm talking about, if you do at least 1 video a day, and you make sure you put your tags in there right, because you got to use your tags right. A lot of people just be trying to use spam tags and stuff. They was like, trying to, clickbait titles. I'm talking about real tags, real content, consistent. And if you do that, because I started with 15, then I had 30, then I had 100, then I had 200. I mean, when I got to 200 subscribers, I was like, wow, I got 200 subscribers. I got over 2,500 now. And guess what? I'm going to get to 3,000. I'm going to get to 4,000. My goal for this year is to try to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to do that. I've got more people coming. We got books promote. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff happening. I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep working. So that's what it is. Let's see. Let's see. Fuck Google too. Yo, what's the status of your other? Right now, I'm waiting on Google to contact me back. I've contacted them. I hit up that guy Ben, the trusted flagger. When I called Ethan, I called Ethan. Ethan was with his wife. I know I sound like a crazy person when I called Ethan the other night, man. And this is that kind of thing. So it's I said, like I said, I called him panicking because all of a sudden I got a couple hundred notices from YouTube talking about all my videos have been flagged. Like I said, I got 253 of them in my inbox right now. And I was like, hey, this video got flagged. Hey, this video got flagged. And but that's what it is, man. You know, and that's all I can, just call. But Ethan gave me some really good advice. I appreciate him taking that time to talk to me and and trying to help me. So let's see.
That's what's up.
Let's see. Schmeebs. I don't know if there's much overlap between football and comics, but I'd watch a Comicsgate sports show. But I mean, it doesn't have to be comic. Like I said, if you do it, just doing football, just do football, but then promote your book or whatever that you're trying to promote.
That's a great idea.
Just get your good content and just talk about what you know, and then go, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my shirt shop or whatever you're plugging. Put if you get those Amazon, if you get like an Amazon account where you can promote, because that's one thing. I promote a lot of Amazon stuff because I got shirts on Amazon. I've got the little comic book list on Amazon, which I love that list. The dollar bin. I've got like 70 people subscribed to that list now, and it trips me out. I was like, man, I didn't know people were subscribing to my list on Amazon. But yeah, you can just add it to your shop. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. So you just go in, click on my list, and just like subscribe to it. And that way, when I update it, it'll show you what I put in there. So I just put a bunch of, people were asking me to put like manga stuff in there because I had a bunch of American comic books, but I wasn't really doing too much of that manga stuff. And they were like, hey, can you put like My Hero Academia, some stuff like that? Kanan was talking about Tokyo Ghoul. I said, all right, let me throw Tokyo Ghoul in there. So we got some great box sets and stuff like that in there. What's that? One Piece. Threw some One Piece in there. People was giving me suggestions. So I was like, hey, you listen to the people, because I'm gonna tell you something. When the Christmas holiday season happened, we sold over $1,200 some off my list, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, people went and they were spending like crazy over the Christmas holiday season off of my list that I got credit for. So I was like, oh, that's nice. I appreciate y'all buying all that stuff, and I'm getting credit for it. So, let me see here. Trencher 1375. Uncle E can bring some eyes to your product and channel, but without something for the audience to connect and interact with, it won't really help that much. Yes. And Ethan's talked about that a few times. He's had a few people come on and they just don't have no legs under him. And he can get you a little bit of a bump, but they don't, they're not good on they're not good TV or good radio, don't have a lot of personality. You got to make people like you, man. I hate to say that, but that's what it is. Because nobody knew who the hell I was. It was just that people was like, oh, he seems okay. And then they're willing. They're like, okay, well, I'll spend at least $10. I won't get the full book, but I'll spend $10 on it. So
support you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, then I had some of those people go, you know what? The $10, but I'm starting to like you a little bit more. Let me change that, and I'm gonna upgrade and get a full book. It's baby steps. So
yeah.
But sometimes, I've had a couple people come on when they trying to promote their books, and you try to talk to them, and you're like, so what are you into? I like comics, and I'm like, it's a stiff, man, and it's just if you
I could be stiff. I get it though.
No, bruh. I remember when I enjoyed. That's a conversation I definitely want to get back. Is the one I had with you, man. The first stream we did together, man. I really want to get that back. I was really.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed.
We got to know each other.
Yeah, man. That was it, man. But it was such a great conversation, man, and had a nice participation in the chat, and you was just, I don't know, man, you was just you, man. So I always like having you on. So that is.
I appreciate you. Awesome. But speaking of that, brother, it's about that time for me.
Oh, okay. We gotta wrap it up. Oh,
yeah, I gotta boogie. You can stay if you obviously.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang with the chat for a little bit longer, but yeah, I understand, man.
But I want to thank everybody in the chat. You got 67 people right now that I can tell. Hit that like button. Hit that. Don't just hit it. Smash it. Elbow it. Atomic. Drop it. do something with it. But share this, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Antonio is one of the best guys, and he needs the love. So give him some love.
All right, so let me see. For Google too, the business of CG looks like hip hop in the 80s. Ooh, interesting. I like that.
It is very interesting. It is very interesting. All right. I got a boogie, brother. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you letting me hang out.
All right. Hey, thank you for coming, man. I appreciate it.
Right on, brother. Later.
So let me see here. Well, guys, since we're here, let's talk. Let's chop it up a little bit. Since I don't have Elliot anymore, let me take this thing off him. And we're gonna have conversation. I'm gonna hang out with y'all for a few minutes, and then of course I will be on the war campaign tonight. So all right. So let me see here. Retro graphic books. I will never crowdfund again. It was the worst month of my life last year. I wanted to slit my wrists every day. It was the worst. What happened? Tell me about it. Let's what happened? Let's see. Black Wolf Senpai. Well, I used to work at the Renaissance Festival, and I was pretty good salesman. Well, that's the thing, man. I always tell you, you got to have a little imping on your pimping, and if you do, I'm just saying, it's about getting people to like. Let's see, Shade. What type of world building do you do for your stories? Okay, that's a good question, because I know with Brand, I started with David. Everything in the Brand world is built around David. Some of it's built around Dawn, but even Dawn coming into David's life is, part of what I originally created. The only difference is, after talking to Edwin, I just after talking to Edwin, he kind of gave me some feedback as far as some of the things that I should, maybe build up a little bit more. And so I kind of went back and I told more of Dawn's background, which is what you're going to see in this first book. So this first book is going to be there, obviously David. I showed a page yesterday where we actually introduced David. And I don't think David doesn't come into the book until like the 16th page, but you see a lot of Dawn, and you see Fame, and you see the Covenant, and you see all this kind of stuff. But I'm telling you, I can tell you what these characters eat for breakfast. They're real characters to me. You know what I'm saying? I know their personalities. I know their motivation. I know, and Kanan has a great sense of how to lay the pages out. He knows, he just does a really good job. Even when I try to be very descriptive when I give him my script pages, and kind of let him have a general idea of what I need, and where I'm going to need him to maybe cut back a little bit on the art, because I don't want him to go crazy on art that's going to get covered up with like word balloons and stuff like that. So he seems to have a really good sense of that, and I try to hook all that up. Let me see him. Memento Mori. Antonio, do you have a Warski update? I am confused. What is a Warski update? What is a Warski update? I don't know, but it's like I need to understand. Maybe I need to Google that shit. I don't know what it is. Let me see. What is let me see. Let's say Trencher 1375. Have your world changed after seeing Kane and bring it to life on the page? No, not really. Because I know who Andy Warski is. I definitely know who Andy Warski is, but I haven't been invited to appear. If Andy Warski would, I would love to go on if he would allow me to come on and talk about everything. I would, but what does he know who I am? I was like, I don't think he has a clue who I am. If he talked about me, somebody send me that clip, because I need to know about it. I don't think he would have me. Although one thing tripped me out yesterday was Jack, what's his name? Jack Posobiec. He actually retweeted one of my tweets, and that threw me off, because I was like, these guys, although I think he's friends with Martina. So I was like, that guy shouldn't have any idea who I am. So it was strange to me. So it was a different thing. So okay, Jason, what's the last comic book you've read? Well, I've just read a few things. Some of it's I'm rereading because I just reread Kingdom Come. I just reread Green Lantern Rebirth, Batman White Knight, and I just am starting on reading. I bought a trade paperback of Sinestro Corps War, so I'm reading that in between scripting the brand pages and working on the follow up, which is Brand Way of the Gun. So it's like I'm doing the brand, scripting the brand pages and scripting Brand Way of the Gun, getting that all set up because I want Kanan to maybe get a few pages done, because once he's completely done with Brand, he's supposed to start working on Fearsome with Ethan. So that's the thing. So let me see. Trencher 13, what did you think of the White Knight comic? Batman White Knight is exceptionally well written. Oh my God, it is exceptionally well written. That is an understatement, so it's like the art, the artworks. He's been showing, some of the art on his Twitter for the upcoming sequel to that. And I know it's got Azrael in there. It is, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing his sequel to Batman White Knight. It's supposed to have Azrael in it because I love Azrael when Azrael is written correctly, because I feel like some people love Azrael and they handle him correct, and then other people, they didn't handle him so well. So let me see. Cashbox85. Seen the McFarlane video. Never knew he hated the black suit. The channel is looking naked and I don't like it. Yes, it's going to take some time, but it's unnecessary BS you shouldn't have to put up with. Well, I mean, there is a chance that YouTube could come correct and give me my content back. But if not, like I said, this videos like this is content. I've got another video I'm about to upload, and that'll be content, and I'll make more content tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. I will start building this channel back up. And the good thing is they didn't strike my monetization. So, thank you guys that have been giving the super chats. Thank you guys that have been watching the ads on the videos when I do load them up, because that does help. That helps. So thank you. Let me see. Spider-Man versus Batman, who would win? Well, if we're being fair, Spider-Man has super strength. Batman doesn't have super strength. Yeah, Batman has all them smart military tactics and everything, but the reality of the situation is Spider-Man should be able to beat Batman in a real world fight. It shouldn't even be close. Spider-Man should be able to hit Batman and knock him out with one punch. Just like when Batman fights Superman, they always have to figure out, Batman has to cheat somehow. He's got kryptonite hidden somewhere, that kind of thing. He has to outsmart Superman. He can't fight him one-on-one, because especially if you go old school Spider-Man, they used to have old school Spider-Man able to pick up a vehicle. Spider-Man would actually lift up, I guess maybe he still can, but he's not. There was, I think what was it? Zach had a video a couple months ago, and he had talked about those old Marvel power rankings. And at one point, Spider-Man was like the 4th or 5th strongest Marvel superhero. Now he's like 30th or something, because there's so many people that have super strength and stuff now. But Spider-Man used to be like the 4th or 5th strongest everybody. It was like Thor and the Hulk, and he's stronger than Captain America. So, that's the thing. So maybe he was like 3rd in the whole universe as far as the heroes. But now, everybody got super strength now. So it's not the same thing. So let me see here. See, Meowcat, just because someone follows political issues doesn't mean they don't follow comic books. Even Trump knows who Spider-Man is. That's true. Very true. Let's see. Was it Trencher 1375? They probably cannot strike your monetization. Oh, trust me, I suspect if they could have made me demonetized, they would have done so. I believe, because you wouldn't sit there and flag 300 videos if you weren't trying to hurt my entire. If they could have got my whole channel taken away, they would have done it. So I was like, well, hello, Mike Parlett. You just missed Elliot. He left. He was drawing a little while there, but I think they got the little rewind function on here, and you might be able to go. And he was drawing some pretty cool stuff. I know his project with Doug TeNapel is going to be the bomb. He's been telling me a little bit about it, but it's not quite. It needs to cook a little bit longer. It's not quite ready to come out yet. And he was sketching a few things before he had to dip out. So let me see here. Schmeeps and Spidey sense would negate stealth or trap. I definitely agree. That's why I'm saying Batman would have to trick Spider-Man in order to beat it. If you're being fair, that's the thing. Let's see, Meowcat. You ever see the YouTube video Darth Vader versus Batman? I have not. Let's see. Trencher 1375. Spider-Man can lift 40 tons. Can he lift 40 tons? I can see him lifting 4 tons. 40 tons. Wow. Let's see. Suicide, Spider-Man beats Superboy in Marvel versus DC. Yeah, but remember, that's the thing everybody forgets. Remember, the fans voted on that. They had like a little hotline or something that you had to go and vote. That's why the outcomes. And if you remember, especially in the first one that they did, mostly it was the Marvel characters that won, except for what was it? Superman versus the Hulk. Superman won in popularity over the Hulk. Wolverine beat Lobo. I think Batman. Yeah, Batman beat Captain America. I'm trying to remember. I know it was Storm versus Wonder Woman. I think Storm beat Wonder Woman, but I can't remember all of them. But I've got some of those books in my. Let me see. But yeah, I have to go back and look. Let's see, Cashbox 85. Any new reveals in the near future, like Wither? Not yet. But we needed to create Wither because she's coming up within the next few pages. So when we get to the point in the story, we're about to start introducing her in these last few pages. So we didn't know what she looked like. And so I was telling Kanan, I was like, hey, that would be a good video to do. We can let the fans watch the the stream and watch. So unfortunately, that video got struck too. So I mean, all my videos got struck. So all the content that I had, was taken down. But yeah, that was just like I said. I've got my appeal in for YouTube. I've got a case number. I'm just waiting on them to contact me back, and then we can hopefully get them to say, hey, this is a mistake, and return everything. Let's see, Meowcat. I think I remember an issue from the 80s. Spider-Man lifted and threw a Volkswagen Beetle, i.e. bug, for a clever play on word. Now, yeah, I've seen there's comics where Spider-Man can like lift a car up. Yeah, but a car would it be like a ton and a half, maybe 2, depending on the size. But I mean, yeah, Spider-Man used to be able to lift a vehicle over his head, so I'm assuming he can definitely still do that. But yeah, Batman's just a guy, and he's got fancy gadgets on his belt and everything. Let me see, James Hayes. Marvel character power ratings are all over the place in modern times, just like the stories. They don't respect the continuity anymore and are not consistent. That is definitely a fact. Thank you very much. Let's see, Michael Giogala. What chats you have talking about brands so I can get more into it? I had a bunch of chats where I was talking about brands, but they all got flagged. Again, I was like on my channel, I had the brand playlist. I had I had my comic book playlist. I had all that stuff. And my God, it was horrible that all these streams, all the great content I had was strict. But I am, Ethan says, I believe you're going to get your stuff back. Everybody's telling me, like, man, we pulling for you. We know you're going to don't give up, get your content back. So, that is, I'm praying that I get all my videos back, because I would very, very much like to, get all my videos back, and then you would see my brand playlist, and then you could watch a lot of streams with Kanan, watch him drawing pages, watching us talk about let's see here. Like Mike Parletti, did you plug Tug for a little time on his platform? No, I have not, but I know Tug talked about what happened to me on his stream last night. I definitely appreciate that. But I went on Edwin last night, and of course I'm going on War Campaign, because within the probably go about another 10 minutes, and I'll start getting ready to having the thing there. So it's like Black Wolf Senpai. Tell me what you think of this. My channel I'm planning on having will be me working on wood carving, making small siege weapons, my anime drawing and painting, spray paint art, airbrushing. But see, yeah, that's the thing. There's a guy named Sean Woods. I watch his channel, and his whole channel is more like nature outdoor stuff and catching rodents. He has Mousetrap Mondays, so he goes on like eBay and Amazon and stuff, and he finds all these different mouse traps and rodent traps that people are saying, he's trying to find a better mousetrap. And I mean, he's gone on eBay and spent like $100-$200 on an antique rodent trap, and then he'll bring it back to his farm and he'll test it. He'll set up the high definition cameras, and this dude gets hundreds of thousands of hits on these videos. I watch a lot of beekeeper videos because I'm interested in beekeeping. Shout out to my homie Randy, the 628 Dirt Rooster. His channel has got like 74,000 people on it or more. He's got a great channel. It's about beekeeping. Also, Jeff Horshaw, Mr. Ed, his channel. What's it? 4D Honeybee, Barnyard Bees. I follow. I'm kind of boring. I watch a lot of bee channels where they're just like. But I watch a lot of comic book channels. I watch Joe Rogan. I watch beekeeping channels. I watch cooking channels. I watch a lot of cooking channels. There's this one channel, I think he's over in like South Korea or something, but he does those little ice shaving desserts. He takes some kind of, he'll take like some M&Ms and chopping them up, and he'll put whatever that kind of milky, it's some kind of milky, creamy substance that he'll pour on the platform. It's like a little it's supposed to freeze it real quick, so he'll pour it on there, and he'll blend it all together, and then he'll make like little ice rolls with it, like ice cream rolls. And I love that channel. He'll take like Butterfingers, Skittles, Snicker bars, Oreos, chocolate chip cookies, and and I was like, this dude has like millions of hits on this channel. And I was like, so whatever you create, whatever your content is, if you know what you should be passionate about it. Don't try it, because I talked to Richard about this. I told him, when I tried to start coming back and doing my channel, I tried to be Richard C. Myers. I needed to be Antonio Bryce. You know what I'm saying? Me trying to be him, that wasn't working. So I needed to be me. So I'm gonna talk about stuff that I like. I'm gonna talk about stuff that I know about, because me trying to be Richard wasn't working. So I decided it was better to be me, and I think that worked out better for me. So let me see here. Let's see, Michael Giovanni. Cool Brand will be the second CG book I back. Really love the art and the characters that I've seen. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let me see. Cosmic Comics and Publishing. Do you what Oak Island? I'm not. That's literally what it says. Do you what Oak Island? Okay, maybe that's a typo or something. Do you watch the Curse of Oak Island? I've never seen that. No, that sounds like something I need to check out. Let me see here. Mike Paulette, sexy time. Yeah, well, no, it's about to be war campaign time. I was like I said, I'm about to wrap it up, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Let me see here. Schmeeves, you can do anything on YouTube. There's a guy who makes underwear. I thought you said underwater habitats for hamsters with 14K subs. I was about to say underwear habitats. No. If you put gerbils in your underwear or hamsters, that would not be good. But underwater habitats. Okay. Let's see. Bob Bug with one eyes king. Man, that name is long. Don't be Zach. He's nuts. Zach is he is very eccentric. But I will say the video he did the other day where he was talking about Avengers Annual number 10, which was the first appearance of Rogue. I loved that video. Mike Gold and Chris Claremont. That was great. That was a great video from Zach. I love that video because I actually own that book. I own Avengers Annual 10. I think I paid $7 for it. Yeah. All right. First appearance of Rogue, and I have it. And it's in fairly good shape. I'd say it's in very good condition. It's not near mint, but my copy of Avengers Annual number 10, I think it's in pretty darn good condition for a book that's, well, I think that book came out in 1980, 81, so. But it's in excellent condition, and I'm very, very proud that I own it. Let's see. Let me see here. Brad Noble supercuts doesn't even work for that. Well, I mean, the fact that they cut him is hilarious. You know, he goes in to get a haircut and they injure him. That's, you know, so then they were like, and they didn't quite, the haircut wasn't quite right, and they cut him, so he got the haircut for free. So I was like, okay. Let me see here. Black Wolf Senpai, yes, I understand, sir. Thank you. Well, like I said, wish you the best of luck on that, because that's the thing. We need more people creating content, and you know, let's see, Mike Perlette. Damn, I wish Martina was on Sexy Time. Have fun with Ro and the fellas. I will do that. I will definitely have fun with Mr. Kabir Kumar. Let's see, Sean Tillman, have you seen Young Ripper's take on Captain Marvel and how dirty Marvel has done? Man, I love Young Ripper's channel. I've been watching. I was subscribed to his channel for a little while. You know, his channel's really fun, and yeah, I like how he grows it. So, you know, also if you guys haven't, check my man Ernie out on Blurred Without Fear. His channel is in my featured channel list, and you know, he put my channel in the featured channel list, so I definitely appreciate him doing that. He's trying to help me out. So yeah, definitely check out Blurred Without Fear. I know he's got over 20,000 subscribers to his channel. He makes really cool videos. He's down there in Memphis. You know, shout out to Memphis. And let's see, Bob Bug with One Eyes King. I have that annual too. Yes, it's a great. I have a couple. Let me see, because I've got New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. I've got Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 298. You know, first time McFarlane on it, on Amazing Spider-Man. I have I can't remember. It's a issue of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, which is the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger. I've also got the issue of Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, which is a Daredevil guest appearance, but it's the first time that Frank Miller ever drew Daredevil. And I have that. I'm very proud of that, of Frank Miller's first Daredevil. See, I've got, got some early Punisher. I've got like I think I've got like the third or fourth appearance of Daredevil ever, but it's in kind of ratty condition, but I bought it because I was a Punisher fan. So see, I mentioned, you know, of course, my Avengers Annual number 10, and a lot of Image stuff. Like, I've got a couple of those old, like Gen 13, the Gen 13 miniseries, which was the first appearance I have, like Gen 13 number 1. And then when they did the full series, they did all those variant covers. I have 3 or 4 of those, because they did one with that character Grunge, and it was like a Frank Frazetta you know, heavy metal type thing. And then I have the other one where it was a take on the Janet Jackson Rolling Stone cover. So I have a couple of those. Yeah, man. But guys, I'll definitely be within, I'd say, about another half hour. I'm going to be on the War Campaign channel. So definitely watch that and check it out. And hopefully we will have a little fun. But I'm gonna roll on up out of here and get ready for that. Give me a little quick bite to eat before I hop on with Ro and the boys. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats, all that good stuff, the well wishes. I definitely thank Elliot for hanging out. Much love to you, and I will definitely be back because I've got a lot of friends that are trying to help me build back up some content on this channel. So I appreciate everybody. Everybody's been so supportive. So definitely big thanks to all of you for hanging out. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. And if you guys want to reach out to me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on this YouTube channel. Everywhere is at Akari Press. And if you type in akaripress.com, it will take you directly to my Indiegogo campaign for my comic book series brand with the phenomenal Kanan White. We're on Teespring. We're on Amazon.com. The links to those are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.